Hi there, Shannon Lee here with Neimology Science. So it's springtime. We're almost into summer. So I've been doing a little gardening outside, but I wanted to stop in and give a few updates on some of the names that people have asked because I said I would do that. So okay, so this is for the name of Chris, spelled C-H-R-I-S. So Chris, in your name, it tells me right away that there are some control issues. Sometimes you want to have the control and control everything that people are doing and how it's done. On the other hand, then there's times where you're just like, geez, people, can't you just do this yourself? You know, don't you get it? You know, so there's a little struggle. It also tells me in your name, Chris, that you do have a little rebellious in your name. You could be a little rebellious at times, and you are all about the family. So whether it's good issues or bad issues, it's all about the family. So, and then it also tells me, Chris, in your name, that when people, they get to know you and they talk to you a little bit, they leave your presence knowing that you're smart. They just think, man, that kid's smart. So, or gal, or guy. So it could be for either or. So that's the first name of Chris. Okay, so then I'm going to do the name of Trent, spelled T-R-E-N-T. Okay, so Trent, in your name, it tells me right away that you may be athletic, you may be a little rebellious, you like to be the top of whatever you do. You want to be the top at whatever you do, or you just kind of don't want to do it. It also tells me in your name, Trent, that you are organized in an area that you like, that you are organized in that area. Excuse me for that. And so it also tells me in your name that beauty and touch are important to you. So if you walked past a picture that was crooked, you'd probably want to straighten it. Or if something was out of place, you would recognize that. You know what looks good. You definitely know what looks good, and you like to look good, and you like things that are beautiful. So that's a little tidbits on the first name of Trent. Okay, so then I'm going to do the, excuse me, I'm going to get a drink here. Excuse me. Okay, so then we're doing the first name of Ralph, R-A-L-P-H. So Ralph, in your name, it tells me that you are a little rebellious. That you are a great worker. When you work really, really hard. But when you're done, you are so done. And you don't like to get micromanaged. You know, once you learn something, you're like, okay, go away. It also tells me in your name, Ralph, that you'll gain your self-confidence later in about the middle of your life, about there. So also tells me that you land on your feet and you can be quite fun. So that's just a few tidbits on the first name of Ralph. And then for my last name is Cathryn. C-A-T-H-R-Y-N. So Cathryn, just looking at your name here, tells me that you are just, you can be very, I want to say it, adorable, actually. You do like to have some control over issues. It does tell me that you also like to work hard, Cathryn, and you also don't like to be micromanaged at things. So you are the workers out there. It tells me that you land on your feet. Usually, no matter what, somehow you always land on your feet. And then it also tells me in your name, Cathryn, that you could be a great host or hostess, and that it also tells me in your name that you also are very organized in one area of your life that you choose. I don't know. It's probably a hobby or something that you like to do, but you are an organized person, so that's always absolutely helpful. So these are just a few tidbits on the first name. There's so much more to a person's name, and when you add in the middle and the last name, it can change things up as well. And I just want to let everybody know who's watched my YouTube channel that I am grateful, and I do appreciate this. This is not woo-woo or magical. It's all based on statistics and patterns. And you know, we plant, you know, by the seasons. We plant by the stars, you know, by the moon. Our ocean's controlled by the rhythm of the ocean's controlled by the moon. Even statistically, they tell us when, you know, an oil change is due for a vehicle. or when we need a new roof for a house. So everything's based on patterns. And so since I really like to be organized and that kind of stuff, I just found this so attractive to look into this a little bit more. So that's called Neimology Science, and it was created by a woman named Sharon Lynn Wyeth, who is my mentor and my teacher. She has written a few books out there. The first one is Know the Name, Know the Person. So if you ever get a chance, pick up one of her books. It's wonderful. And if you would like a full name reading for yourself, you can always email me, give me a little ring or a jingle. I do have some Facebook pages out there as well, and I can hook you up for that. So, okay. All right, off to planting some more. So, thanks.